Hey everybody, it's the Fire Special episode, and welcome to episode 50 of the Pokemon Gaia Blind Nuzlocke. Last time, we got here to the pinnacle of Pokemon trainers' journeys, the Pokémon League in Orbitus. And we're going to be taking on the Pokemon League next episode, because we have some stuff to take care of in terms of going to find a couple of TMs and just kind of prepping ourselves up for the league. We're not going to do a team recap right now because we do have some dead Pokemon on the team, our Flyer and a Surfer. As a result, we got some good TMs to go get actually. Now, except for the probably 2 puzzles I think I looked up, I have not looked up anything else on this game besides of course level limits, trying to keep Pokemon and strategies a secret from myself because this is a 100% blind Nuzlocke of a game. I have never played Gaia before. This is my first time playing Gaia. But I did of course look up stuff like TMs in between the last episode and this one. And yeah, I kind of feel stupid for some things, but it's not all bad. We will go ahead and find everything right now. First things first, let's go to Salento Town. And maybe not maybe, because this episode will be kind of short if we don't. We're probably going to do some team prepping, I guess, for this episode so you guys can see my thought process. Along with the fact that I don't know if the Elite 4 caps at a 60 or if it's a champion. My notes tell me level 60, and I hate to say that I'm going to do that because I want to be an easier challenge, but I'm going to actually listen to the level cap at 60. I want to do that just because it is blind. I don't like to level up rare candies, massive amount of rare candies when I'm in the league, because leveling up in the middle of the league is not technically possible. So there is that. I will go up to 60. Hopefully that is not going to make it too easy. Hopefully that we will be on par so we don't have a fool's gold access. Because remember that. Or was that like my second Nuzlocke? So all the way back here in the Salento Grove, talk to Mr. Hard Hat guy here. Even the smallest of rocks can be a threat. Just look at what the mini avalanche is to the cable car. But with gumption and a bit of elbow grease, we got it working. Kid, I like you. I want you. I'm not gonna make that joke. Most people don't stick around for my work rambles. Here, take this. It's TM32 Stealth Rock. Literally one of the most iconic moves in competitive Pokemon. Stealth Rock works even against flying type Pokemon. In fact, it hurts them more. After all, Rock type is super effective against them. Yep, gives a quarter of their max HP if they're weak to Rock on entry. We might have to use that. So, next, because I didn't even think that was a TM in this game. The fact that we could get this whole time kind of sucks. But yeah, we do have our own Stealth Rock now. Next up, though, Wind Mist. I might have talked to this person, but I didn't have a red scarf at the time. Off screen, I did pick up a red scarf item in the department store of Telmerk. And you want to talk to this girl outside the Pokemon Gym, where the fire type is, where we actually lost our very first Pokemon. Brr, it's freezing out here. I want a red scarf. What's that? You have a red scarf? Ooh, what a trade for my TM. TM13 Ice Beam. That's of course a 90 base power move, 10% chance to freeze. Ice types love it. Dragon types hate it. And we finally have it. And the last TM we want for now. Let's see, I believe it is at the short town. We have to do a bit of travel for this one. And this one, kind of understandable why we would miss it. We need 2 TMs for it. 2 HMs for it, I mean. You need Surf and you need Rock Climb. Let's see. I don't even know if we have a Repel on or not. And I think I battled some of these people off screen. Obviously, with them being lower levels, doesn't really matter. B-Barrel. Not as good as Diggersby. We have to go all the way around here. Alright. Good, don't have to value you guys. I think I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Pretty positive I made the same mistake when figuring out how to get here to begin with. Oh, come on. Did I really have to throw on the rappel? There we go. I threw on the rappel. You gotta come right down here. Bump into a rock, of course. And look what we have. TM24 Thunderbolt. So there we go. We got Stealth Rock, we got Ice Beam, we have Thunderbolt. I guess the next thing to do is to take a look at the team and see who we want to use. We shouldn't need to have any TMs. We want to go to any HMs for the move to for Rock Climb. Melrack has that. So let's take a look. We know Azumarill is going to be on the team. We have choice items too. Like I said, I have not looked up anything involving the types of the Pokemon used here. Honestly, no, you're over here. I like to have them in their RIP order. Rippo, per se. Oh yes, we actually do have to figure out the other Pokemon too, because we lost their Gougy. Alright, and also, we do have those fossils. I think the only ones I would really consider would be like Almaldo, Cradilly, Caracosta. Just because Caracosta could have Sturdy. Or I think, what's the other ability? Not Filter. Solid Rock. It could have Solid Rock, it could have Sturdy, it could of course learn Shell Smash. So that's one Pokemon I'm thinking about. It's Water and Rock though, so I would give me 2 physical Water types. And 3 Pokemon weak to Grass on the same team. I do have a Fire, Water, Grass Core, which is pretty fun. I got Melrack, I got Porygon 2, without every line of course, but still has decent bulk. And we just have to figure out another Pokemon here. I don't want to really overlap weaknesses too much. And by the way, just so you guys can check them out, I did off screen. Empress Heliolisk, negative special attack with an E+ nature, or IV. That's just about as bad as you can get for a special attack for a Heliolisk. So not gonna use her. And then we have, of course, the Adamant Bronzong. Because why not, right? We can't use Calm Mind, Psychic, nothing. But you're more defensive anyway. So, looking at the team here, I was going to try and just get some power, but I'm not actually sure. There's Durant, and it's bold, with an E-. Really? Did I ever notice that earlier? Attack lowering with an E-. That is probably I think that's the worst IV possible. That's either a 0 or a 1 with an attack lowering nature. That's disgusting. I mean, just look at what I have on my team here. I got what? A bold Melrack with a D+. I got E+ for my attack here on Infernape. Which is why you're a special attacker. I got E- for my attack on Azumarill. This is going to be interesting. So, obviously, I'm not going to use Furlong. You would be a Wormadam. I could use an Evolution. I just don't know which one I would want to use. We only have a fighting type. I already have a Mega and a Fairy. There's Probopass, which could learn Stealth Rock and Thunder Wave. And probably Rest too, actually. A Rock and Steel type? That would make for a good defensive pivot, but I would have 2 Pokemon weak to fighting. And both my defensive markers weak to fighting wouldn't be the best. So far I got what? A physical attacker, special, mixed, physical. So I guess I could do a physical or special attacker. I don't need 2 grass types. I don't think I need Braviary. Even though it maybe can bulk up. It would be a flying type. So the ground type. What do we have for ground type Pokemon attacks? Nothing really? Nothing that resisted or immune to it? There's Klefki, which is a steel type. That's always a great typing right there. I'm really starting to lean toward Probopass, actually. We never got Kangaskhan on it. That would give us another water type. That would give us Trash, even though it has Levitate. And then, no Sableye Knight. I don't think we have it. Beebell, no. Adamant. We have to search for its evolution, I think. Lantern's underwhelming. Mascot or not, it's not Ash's Pikachu, so we can't do that. You know what? I wasn't really leaning towards this at first, but I think we'll go with Probopass. I think that's not a bad idea. It's Rock and Steel. It's pretty dang defensive. We do need to go fly somewhere though to evolve it. So let me go grab my poor hilarious Crobat from the box though. Getting my mileage out of you, buddy. And I believe we have to go back to Telmer. I guess while I'm there, I'll probably get some items to give to him defensively. Since you know we're doing infinite money type of thing. Telmer City. Lovely Telmer. Now, was it in here that you evolve? Let's test it out. Good physical defense. Hopefully my special defense catches up when it evolves. Oh, it doesn't evolve here? Or is it a Thunderstone? It can't be a Thunderstone, right? Alright, I gotta figure this out. Alright, change of plans. I am gonna go ahead and go with Braviary. It has more immediate recovery with Roost, and I think I can probably run a pretty good bulk up set, hopefully. That will give me a free switch into any ground type moves possibly coming on like Infernape. So, let me get that leveled up and get my moves settled, and we'll do a team recap before we end off the episode. Alright, I got the team leveled up and everything, and honestly, why do a team recap now when I'm going to do it at the start of the next episode? Next time on the Pokemon Gaia Blind Nuzlocke, we begin the endgame and start taking on the Orbitus Regions Elite Four. See you guys then.